mia! Mamma mia!
Nope. Nope.
Mamma mia!
This is Jason from Retro Gaming Asylum. Welcome to Game Masters.
Well, it's that time again. It is it Wednesday already?
I think so. I think it's Wednesday, right? Isn't that why we're all here?
It is. We're coming off the PlayStation event that was yesterday. And, oh, dang it, my phone's ringing. Hang on. Jason? Oh, Metal Jesus. Hey, what's going on, man? Radical Reggie? Yeah. Oh, he ordered everything already in digital? Well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, he's all about it. I mean, some of the games are pretty cool. They're coming out in September and everything like that. So, oh, he's got demos already? Well, of course. They're digital. Of course he does.
Digital. Mm-hmm.
All right. When he gets here in the chat room, I'll let him know that you said hi. All right, man. I'm live. I got to go. All right, bye.
Did he buy more digital games? Is that what this is about?
Yeah, it's all about that. He's all about that digital. You know, most people all about that bass. He's all about that digital. I popped in. Those guys were live last night, and they were kind of going over it because I didn't get to watch it, so it was kind of cool to watch it with. I guess they didn't get to watch it either, so it was kind of cool to go through and see it. So if you guys, we're not going to go through each individual game. We're not going to go through the news. If you want, go check it out on the PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. They gave their opinions last night, so it was a lot of fun. But
Nice.
looks like we're going to get the game of the year. Looks like we are going to get Wolverine in September. Man, I'm looking forward to it. What do you think?
Yeah, I know that you are. I got to see it in person before I jump at it. But so far, everything is amazing. Can't wait. Definitely pumped for it. I could see why you're excited for it, but got to get my hands on it and got to see.
Yep, and it's before we get into all this, looks like he's already in the chat room. He's already starting on me. I didn't see this. Let's pull this up. What's Reggie saying now? He goes, "Why did Steven sell all his physical games for the digital ones?" And
well, technically, I stole all the physical games.
Yeah, I know.
And he had to replace them.
Reggie says because he wanted to trade his self-esteem for some cloud storage. Now his collection is weightless, but his wallet is lighter. That's pretty good. What's going on? We've got, well, I'll start here with my chat. We got Daryl over here. It looks like Mysticles is here, who I believe will be at Korg's Con this weekend. Yes, we will see him.
Yeah, can't wait to see.
And then who do we got over in your room?
We have some people popping on in. We have Ted Adam Green in the chat, Retro Gamer 1977. We have Big Boy Jones in the chat, Master Games Guru, Tangela Tube. We have Ernesto, howdy. Tim Keller in the chat. And we got some people still going back and forth. So can't wait to see what you guys have to say tonight about some crazy things going on and, you know, our friendly little antics that we go back and forth with. Definitely excited for the chat tonight.
The biggest mistake was letting her in my game room, I think, when she was here. I don't know if you guys got to see any of the video footage from Stone Age Gamer. We had a lot of fun. And, Brandy, we ran into some trouble, which I want to put this out there because it made us look like we were complete noobs when it came to going live. But when we were trying to use that DJ Osmo Pocket, and it says you can do it. So we did it. But then you were saying something about there's like this pop-up, which I seen it today when we did live.
It's on the computer, but on your phone,
it doesn't
the phone
pop up.
Blocks the pop-up window.
It didn't pop up. So we were trying to give you guys a better camera from Stone Age Gamer, which did not work out. We tried every platform. We tried YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Finally, we just said, screw it. We're going to do it from the phone. And so that's what we ended up doing. But I had a good time. I don't know about you, but I had a good time.
I had a great time. And you guys, we have tons of videos coming your way. Not everything this week. We do have a lot of different clips that we're going to be popping in and out throughout the show. But we have so many other clips that we took at Stone Age Gamer, at RetroWorks events. We had stuff back in your game room. I mean, I was even the tech buzz. So, like, you got to see.
Wait, whoa. What do you mean you were the tech buzz? What was that? What are you talking about?
You'll just have to wait and find out. You got to figure it out.
Where was I when this happened?
Did you find all the things that might be missing from your game room?
And I also found things that used to be in a certain place, but somebody decided to move them because I was telling Brandy, which I made the mistake. I told her, I was like, I'm a bit obsessive compulsive where I fan my magazines a certain way. I put things in alphabetical order. Well, I started finding things out of place where it was done intentionally. You could tell it was done intentionally. And I was just like, okay. All right, that was funny.
Yeah, that was a payback for all those trivia questions.
Oh, come on. The trivia's not bad. But there's some really cool stuff that's happening this weekend with CorksCon, which we're gonna show you guys in a little bit. But let's talk a little bit about what you called today. You said, "Welcome to the next level." I think there's a lot of people wondering, what does that mean? What you want to kind of fill them in a little bit about what the next level is?
Well, I think especially you, everyone gets a little older, so they tend to level up. So for your case, welcome to the next level is that you're old and you're continuing to get older each and every single day. Wait, no, we're not talking about that. So
You're terrible. Here I'm trying to be nice and go, okay, Brandy's got this. That's not what we talked about.
no, welcome to the next level. You guys, we have so many exciting things going on. And this past weekend was like a little snippet of what's going on. If you guys didn't catch either of our videos at Stone Age Gamer and our big announcement that we have a sponsorship from Stone Age Gamer, we are working along with them with different products. We went out to their event that they had at RetroWorks Events, which is right there next door. It's like attached to the same building.
And we're going to be doing more events with them.
Yeah, and we have plenty more in the works. So, like, I think this was like a perfect time. Just like, the spring, it's starting to get a little warmer out. The rain's kind of slowing down. It's like, welcome to that next level, that next step. And of course, with all those Sega goodies, it was definitely a nod to that as well.
One of the things that I do want to bring up, because everybody always talks about being transparent. And this was something I know we had brought up and we said with Stone Age Gamer is we're telling you guys because we want you to know if we're reviewing a product and we're saying it was provided by them, we want to be transparent. We want you to know that it is a sponsored product. But one of the things that we stand by is if it's not good, we're going to tell you it's not good. We're not just going to tell you it's good because to make the sponsor happy. The sponsor knows that our integrity is important and that when we review a product and it's truly bad, we're going to state some of the bad things about it, and that's that's the only way we would have it. And they're 100% on board with that. We can't go and say, yeah, we got the sponsor, now we're sold out, and even bad stuff we're going to say is good. We don't do that stuff, and we're not going to do that stuff. So we just want to let you guys know that we have to be transparent about that and let you guys know up front things like that. Plus, it's part of YouTube's terms of service.
Yeah, and I mean, that's like with anything. I don't care if someone gives me something and they say how great it is. If it's not great, I'm not going to tell you guys that it's great. I'm going to tell you that it was complicated, it was hard to work with, it was, if that is the case, I'm going to be real. That's what we do here over on this podcast. We try to keep it real, exactly like everyone's saying in the chat. We don't want to waste your time. We don't want to waste your money. I know how hard it is with certain things, trying to save up for things that you really want. You want to, get your best money. You want to have it go far. Like, you want the best item for your money. You want that to last, and you don't want to waste your time. So we're not here to do that either. So I think it's really great when a company stands by their products, they stand by the reviews, they stand by everything else, and they say, here you go, and tell it how it is. Let people know your honest opinions and your honest thoughts. And that's exactly, what we like doing.
Yeah.
Be real.
You guys trust us for a source to watch us for anything, whether it's retro or modern gaming, things that we're using and things that we're playing with. And so, we respect that and we respect you. So therefore, any sponsor that we get, we could have had different sponsors, but we just opted not to because of where they stand on certain things. And we would rather have our community trust us than our community not trust us. That to us means more. So
I agree.
But with that said, because we have the sponsor, this is what's cool for you guys. If you're coming out to CorksCon this weekend, Brandy and I will be there all weekend long. We're getting there Friday to set up. We'll be there Saturday and Sunday. The doors are open. We have a ton, Brandy, we have a ton of giveaways for kids all the way up to adults that we can give cool stuff away, right?
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. And that's the other thing about, sponsorships. Like, we wanted to not just take everything for ourselves. We wanted to give a lot to you guys. So if you see us at CorgsCon and you come over to our new setup that we're getting, ready to
can I give them
essentially.
Can I give them another sneak peek? Are you okay with that? Can I?
Oh, what are we doing?
Can I show them the thing that we were FaceTiming about earlier? I think I have a still picture of that. Can I give a give a sneak peek of that, or do you not want me to?
Only if it's zoomed all the way in. You can't give them the full thing.
I can't give the full thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So if I do something like this.
Exactly. Do you see them lights? Everyone look at the lights. All right, put it away. Put it away.
You didn't think I was going to give it all away. We've got some really cool things planned. Here,
Yes.
I'll give you another sneak peek. You ready? How about this?
Okay. Okay. See the lights? See the lights? No, but that's what we're really excited about. There's tons of giveaways, tons of ways to involve the community, not just, like sitting down anymore. Like this is going to change some things up, and we're both really excited about it. We can't wait to get out to CorgsCon. If you guys are in the Columbus, Ohio area,
Yeah.
and you're nearby or within like an hour, within however many driving distance, or you want to come up for the weekend or down, or whichever way you're coming in from, I think it's going to be a great time. There's tons of voice actors, content creators, musicians, people from like back in the day, people from now, game developers, people who have worked on different things, wrestlers. There's like wrestlers there. We're gonna be there, and it's just gonna be a really fun time.
Yeah, and one of the things I see a bunch of people, CC Games, he said he'll be there. Come see us. We're going to have some of our merchandise. We got stickers from Stone Age Gamer if you want some of those, along with business cards and some other really cool stuff that we have. But one of the things that you're going to get to do live, at least tomorrow or this weekend, is we have been enjoying, I don't know if you got yours open yet, but we've enjoyed the brand new gun system that Stone Age Gamer has provided us. Now, Brandy here thinks she's Miss Gunslinger. So you have an opportunity to challenge her or myself and win a prize if you can beat us in Time Crisis 2 or 3 or get a higher score than us. She seems to think, and she told me, that she can beat anybody. So we'll be streaming it and doing it live.
Yeah, my name is Gamer Ahmer. I have to be a good aimer, right? It's in my name. I was born this way. Literally, I don't even have to practice. I am just a professional. And it's easy peasy. But I guess I'll have to let some people win,
Oh, man.
For the greater good. I'll let people win.
Hey, Mysticallys, if you have it for PlayStation 2, if you have Timebreaker for... Did they have Timebreakers for... Yeah, they had Timebreakers for PS2, didn't they? I don't know off the top of my... I thought they did. Bring that on out. We'll play that just because I want to see you embarrass Brandy. I think that would be a lot of fun. But yeah, if you can't make it to CorgsCon, there's like 4 or 5 other conventions that we're going to be at that will have giveaways. They're already lined up. We're going to have giveaways for you guys there. Do you want to give them? Do you want to give them just a one of the giveaways that you have, like that we have, that are kind of like on the higher end, or do you want to keep it a surprise? I'll leave it up to you because I tend to spill the beans too much.
We could do one. We could do one of the bigger ones.
Okay, I don't have a picture, so go ahead.
Oh, I don't have it either.
Come on.
I don't have it here either.
All right, so one of the things that Stone Age Gamer specializes in is acrylic shells for their systems, all different colors, and things like that. But a lot of their shells, they feel like the original. Like I don't know if you've ever gotten like the Temu ones, Brandy, on, and they just feel like you drop them and they're going to crack. These are the real
cheaply,
ones.
Yeah,
very
those
cheap.
ones like Temu or like cheaply made. But what we got is high quality. It's like top tier. They're like limited color editions. They're like really nice.
Yeah, they're all boxed up. But we've got some cool stuff, shirts. There's a bunch of different things. So you'll have to come out and and see if you can win one. I think Brandy said that in order to win one of them, you have to go 5 for 5 in trivia.
Here we go again.
And beat her because obviously she can't win. So this week's trivia is going to be a little bit different because she said last week was too hard.
It was. It was difficult. The question was longer than anything I've ever read. It was literally like the people were saying, like, the train leaves at 9 o'clock and it's supposed to arrive at 7. How fast is the train going? And the color is green. Is the answer. Like, that's what someone said.
I fixed it. It's not going to be like that. Yeah, so we're going to be doing, we got a bunch of stuff that's planned. So you got to come out. And each show that we're doing at the convention, like if we're doing 4 shows in the day, they're all going to be different. So even if you watch one, there's no repeat. You can always come back and catch what the next show is about. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We've got that planned. I am also going to have 2 of my Game Boy kiosks there that I got finished. If somebody wants to pick one of them up, if you want to trade, I'll have them. I'll also have a Sonic the Hedgehog. And I'm not sure yet if I'll have anything else, but that's what I'll have at least for CorgsCon. I'll have more stuff as time goes on. But yeah, that's where we're at. So that's a lot of fun.
The guns are called Time Breakers. That's what I just looked at the box. That's what they're called. So that's not a game. That's what the actual gun is called. So that makes sense now.
Tell them that. I wanted them to think that we knew nothing about what they were. So when they Googled them, they think, oh, I got this. I am going to challenge. Why would you do that? Next, you're going to tell them. Next, you're going to tell them that we sat here for 6 hours playing that Time Crisis, so that we could beat them. Why would you do that?
I just leveled the playing field because I feel bad.
Oh,
you know,
my
I want
goodness.
people to have a fair chance up against me. Okay?
But you got. Don't you know if we were attacking an enemy, you don't tell them what it is. You play dumb.
You tell them what time you're about to attack.
Oh,
you tell them how many people you have, and you tell them how you're going to attack. That way they know exactly when you're coming. You got to be...
All I can say is I'm not ever going into battle with you because we'll end up dead before we get started. I'm just saying. So anyways, after Stone Age Gamer, there were some creators that showed up there. We had pizza. Y'all that were yelling for pizza.
We did. Pizza was there. You guys missed it.
You missed pizza. There was a lot of pizza, actually.
It was actually really good because I think it was like not like a chain. It was like an actual nice.
Yeah, it wasn't like Domino's or Pizza Hut or any of that jazz.
Really good. Really good.
So they had that there, and I think the whole vibe of the place was really cool. You guys will get to see that in a video. In the next couple of weeks. But after that, we did a lot of filming. You and I, we did some filming here Friday night. We went to my mother-in-law's pizzeria.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to go to the infamous Pizza Joe's that people have seen commercials for in the past.
Nice.
So that was a lot of fun. We did that. We did some filming. And I caught Brandy multiple times trying to steal games from my collection.
I didn't have big enough pockets, so it was a little difficult because you kept seeing everything that I was trying to take. So next time I'm gonna have to wear some bigger pants with bigger pockets, or maybe use my backpack, and then I can like swoop the stuff. You know.
I was, and you guys are gonna have to stay tuned for Brandy's video that she's putting out from my game room because I'm actually surprised at her surprise that there's stuff that I have that she doesn't have that she really tried to sneak out my game room.
Yeah. I mean, I have it now, but I didn't have it.
But you didn't have it when you got here. Yeah.
In your game room, you know, I might have took 1 or 2 little things.
So, yeah, that was, you'll have to stay tuned for her video because she went through my game room and found things that stood out to her that were things that she wouldn't mind having in her collection, but there's some things I pulled out that I don't normally pull out for people because, and she'll tell you some of that stuff is very like fragile, right?
Yeah. No, I'm definitely glad that, you invited me over. I did get to, in all seriousness, I did get to check out the game room. I didn't steal anything. Or did I? No, but no, but I did find some really fun things, and I'm definitely excited because I think we both got some great content. We have some like fun little experiences. You guys get to see like a little bit of that tonight, like a little bit of like some behind the scenes, back behind the stage, like there's fun little moments that we don't often get to see. So I'm definitely excited for that.
And I think the biggest thing, Brandy, is it's hard to do when you're just like a box in a screen, right? Like you're sitting behind a desk and you're thousands of miles away and we're doing it through the internet. You can't, there's not that dynamic like we had when we were live.
Yeah.
And we were walking around. So, I see we have, what do you want to run first? Do we want to run the promo, or what do you want to do? Or do you want to go into
should we recap Stone Age Gamer and RetroWorks events and then we'll lead into upcoming?
Which one is the recap? Is it the 33-second one or is it the 10-second one?
Oh, they're just both fun.
Oh, so I can run them both back to back.
Yeah, they're not really recaps. They're just fun.
Are those the ones that you want me to run?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me reposition this. Sorry, guys. We're kind of a little bit out of sorts because I actually have been getting all kinds of stuff ready for CorksCon. Okay. And the little thing that I showed you today, I just got it working and everything up, and I had to show Brandy. So, I didn't even get up there, and then I had to get the pool open. The kids are out there cleaning it, and then I have to get the filter on it tomorrow. But yeah, it's been a blur. All right, let's just play the recap, shall we?
Hi, this is William Jackson from Millennium Flashbacks. You're watching the Game Masters on YouTube.
First off, I noticed they have your machine here.
Why is it my machine?
Because you're a broken record.
Rude.
Let's go. All right, we're going to take you on that. I just have one question.
Yeah.
Which table are you taking home with you today?
I'm going to take a few of them, actually. But we have your truck, so you're
well,
going
we
to
do
have
the
to
truck,
load it
so
in.
well, I don't know about loading it in. Maybe we'll get Andy to load it in. Andy and Daniel, we'll have them loaded in. But Stephanie's already taken a liking to the pinball, so you might be going home with a pinball machine.
Just a couple, one or two, right?
I don't know. She did like my digital, so you might end up loading my digital one on the back of the truck.
Yeah, maybe we'll just steal from your game room.
Hey, wait a second. You're not done doing that.
Again,
No,
we're
not gonna. We're getting the thumbs up over. No.
Oh boy. So I didn't know what clips she pulled, and I didn't even know what was filming half the time, to be quite honest. So she, when she says, you caught some raw footage, it was raw, like that whole broken record thing. I didn't know she was filming at the time, or I didn't know Stephanie was filming at the time. But we had a good time.
We were just cracking up. It was all in good fun. Nothing's whatever. It was all fun. I just wanted to show you guys because sometimes, when you're seeing us on here, it's like you don't get to see that like friendly banter back and forth all the time. So I really like the, back and forth in person. We were cracking up. We were having a good time. Nothing was ill will. It was all fun and games, and we were just having a great time. And that's what you guys can expect to see like in person and at these events, and maybe at like another game store, or maybe at another gaming event. You just get to see that, get to partake in it, have a really good time. And I just wanted to share those, see what you guys would say.
There's two things I wish I would have got on video. Remember when I walked up to Stephanie and I gave her, when I was 3D printing and I was taking apart the little trees off of it, and I walked up, I said, here's a tree for you. And she took it and she just kind of looked at it. She's like, what am I supposed to do with this? I'm like, I don't know, take it home if you want it. And she held on to it. She just held it. And then I found it in the bathroom today. It was kind of funny. It was sitting in the bathroom looking like it was growing up out of that white cabinet that I have in there.
Yeah.
And the other time was when we were down at Pizza Joe's and I kept saying everybody was weird. And you guys were sitting there like, why do you keep saying everybody's weird? It was one of those things you had to be there. But if we would have had it videoed, it would have been a lot more funny than meet
Yeah, it
this
was like
end.
everything was like so out of place, and we were just minding our own business, and everything was just going on. You guys had to be there. It was like a fun time. Just those are like the moments that are really fun. Like just getting to experience different things, getting to see different things. It's different when you're not just like a talking head. You know, you're much taller in person. I'm much shorter in person. Like it's just pretty comical trying to fit us both in like the same frame, and then like
Yeah.
the cameras like cutting one of the heads off, and like it was just fun. We were just having a blast.
But you know what? They'll get to see this in a future video. They did have a pinball table that was your perfect size. It was one of the rare Super Mario Brothers ones. Like, I mean, it looked like something a kid could play on, but it was your perfect size.
I know. I actually needed a step stool to play it.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool games there, and I know we usually do like what are we playing this week. We're going to get to here in a second. But honestly, Brandy, that was the only time I got to play some video games this week because I've been so busy. I had to set up all the equipment in the garage, which I called you and I was like, everything's working. All the new equipment, I had to get that out there, and tomorrow I got to load it into the car after I'm done mowing the grass and getting everything else done. So I haven't had time to play anything console-wise. I still have the 007 game that I picked up, pre-ordered, and I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, well, you did play Mike Tyson's Punch Out. You did play that there. I pretended to play on the second controller.
Yep, and I got my clock clean both times. I was doing good up until one point, and then I just forgot the sequence. But I played that. I did pinball. I played Terminator. I played Terminator 2 pinball. I played Stranger Things. They had Stranger Things pinball.
Yeah, I played the Street Fighter.
You played Turtles?
Yeah, the Turtles. Super Mario. I think we even went through and we were playing on like the arcade machines. They had like Mortal Kombat 2. They had so much fun stuff there. I even have some pictures of us playing games. Some of you, I'll have to send them to you.
Wait,
as well, but
YouTubers playing games? No,
Yeah.
no, YouTubers don't play games. Come on now. Then everybody knows. We just walk around talking about games. We don't play games. We just sell everything. Over on Facebook, we've got OGX Frost. What's going on? It's nice to see you. I'm glad to see Facebook chat is working today.
Wow.
He says 007 is really good, but I see also David Bryant over on Facebook. What's
Nice.
going on?
Howdy, howdy.
It's nice to see you in there. And I keep getting the interesting from Daryl, so I don't know what that means. That could be bad.
It sounds like it could be. We'll have to talk a little bit about that.
CC Games is playing Mina the Hollower at the moment.
Okay.
Usually, I get to play some games during the week, but when it's convention week, I don't get to do anything. I'm burning the candle at both ends of the week. We get everything loaded in, and
Yes.
afterwards is I kind of till the next one.
Unwind. Like just
Then I'll play some
I
games.
think, leading up, you guys have seen some of our podcasts and stuff where we talk about everything that goes into getting conventions together and, like the traveling and the setting up and the this and the that and the packing and, so it's all that stuff that we're just trying to get together because we want to bring the best experience to you guys. We want to have everything squared away so that you guys don't see any of that. You don't want to see us setting up. You guys don't want to see us, doing all that. You guys get to see like the main event essentially. And that's why we're super excited for this weekend and we can't wait because like
It's going to be a lot
the
of
next
fun.
level, guys. Welcome.
So Insane D Gamer says, after the PlayStation State of Play, what you guys more excited to get? For me, it's Wolverine right now. Like
Wolverine.
That's the game. I mean, there's some other games that I saw on there that I was like, oh, that'd be cool to get. Wolverine's the one I actually I thought they weren't going to bring that out, honestly, Randy, till like first quarter 2027. I'm glad to see it's coming out in September.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for it too, because you hyped it up, and then seeing a little bit more on it. I am kind of curious though on like some of the games, so I'm gonna have to follow along a little bit more and kind of do some more research on it. Just because I didn't expect all of that to
I,
be going through, so I'll have to double check
some
a few of
people
those
I've
games.
seen online they didn't care for the God of War one because they have the girl now doing it.
Oh,
But I thought it had a good twist to it. Like, and they're saying God of
hmm
War. Like, I plan on getting it. I think it looks good. All the other God of Wars, like people are like, oh, they should have brought Kratos back. But I don't know, man. Like, I think it's the next evolution. It's kind of like with Star Wars when you lost Luke Skywalker and you go with Rey. Like everybody just kind of welcomed her into the fold, so to speak. So
yeah.
I don't know. I'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see, but there's a lot of at least banger hits out of everything. I think the guys at PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast, I think they said like one or two. But you can't go by Sean. Sean hates everything. So, um, but the other guys were like, there was one that was a sleeper game, and they're all available for digital. So Reggie was good. Reggie was ready for it. So Big Boy Jones says, I would spend all my money just traveling to go to the North Cons and not having any money to spend on buying games. I've gotten to the point, too, I don't spend a lot at cons anymore. I just don't.
hmm
I'm usually too busy. I'm not. But I do look for things that I know I can't get anywhere else.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of people will they'll kind of do their research and they'll pick maybe like one or two to travel to, whether it's like one local and one further away. And then you just gotta start, checking around to see if you can maybe with a group of people, you guys can get a hotel or get an Airbnb or something that's like on like the cheaper side, and then you guys
Mhm.
can all room together and split the cost. I've seen a lot of people do that at events and conventions to save money, because some of those Airbnbs you get multiple bedrooms, you get like a couch, you get different things like that. So then you could just rent it out together, for the weekend and save that money. And then, with tables too, you go around and you and some buddies see if you guys can bundle deals. So if you want a couple games and they want a couple games, see if they'll do a little bit of a discount since you're all getting, together stuff at a certain booth. And there's all kinds of tips that we suggest, bringing the trades and selling some things and stuff like that as well. But at some of these conventions that we're going to be at, we're also going to be giving some things away. So there's a chance you might not even have to spend money on certain things, because you might
Mhm.
get some really cool stuff from our setup. And that's always a win. I love free stuff, whenever you can get that stuff. So it's definitely a great experience, a great time, and it's worth it a lot for the community. We get to catch up with all of our friends and see everyone, and that's always a good time at these events. Not necessarily always buying stuff, but getting to
Right.
catch up and having a good time.
And Daryl and I, we trade all the time. Like,
Mhm.
he knew I needed the first edition Nintendo Power, and he wanted one of my kiosks that were 3D printed, so we traded. I shipped it to him. He shipped it to me. He's got it hanging up in his game room. So, there's a lot of things like that you can do. Airbnb for cons.
Mhm.
Listen, if you guys can't find our booth when you get to, there's something wrong. I'm gonna say that. Um, and if you can't be there for the con this weekend, watch our socials. You'll be able to see when we're live, so you can
Yeah,
actually experience it without spending the money and being there, especially if you live
exactly.
thousands of miles away.
Mhm.
And speaking of Sean, he just came in here. He heard me say that he hates everything on the place. No,
Yeah, I
it
think
was
if
just
you
a one.
say his name,
He just
is it
appears.
3 times, he magically appears? I
Yeah.
think that's how he works.
No, but in all fairness, there was only one game that he was just kind of like yesterday. He was like, eh. You have to go watch it. It was quite entertaining watching it with them. I didn't go
Mhm.
back and I actually watched it last night since they went live to kind of go over it. I just watched their reaction to it. It was quite fun, listening to them go on and on about it. And there was a few games that were kind of iffy, but outside of that, what else did we have on the docket? Should we oh, what we were playing this week? You actually had something that you were playing. let's get into that, and we can kind of show what we got from the weekend.
Stone Age Gamer.
Yeah,
And the fun weekend.
Let's take a look at that right quick, guys.
Like, what the heck happened here? Somebody's messing with my controllers. Man,
hello? Did you forget? We gotta tell them about Korgs.
Oh, yeah, what are you doing here?
You left the back door open.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, Korgs. Korgs is coming up in a couple of weeks, the first weekend of June. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm excited. You guys get to see the Game Masters. We have this crazy setup that you guys do not want to miss.
Very crazy.
I mean, it is just so wild, and I just can't wait.
But what she doesn't know is, I have a little surprise. You guys that are in the audience are going to get to play. Yeah, no, there might be trivia, but you guys are going to actually play a gun game, Time Crisis 3, with Brandy to see if you can beat her in Time Crisis with the brand new guns from Stone Age Gamer.
Now, who agreed to this?
It was in the contract.
What?
Yeah, so yeah, Gary and I'll fill you in later. Anyways, you want to come out to Korgs, that's in a couple of weeks, and that is the first weekend in June. So make sure you guys come out. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Can't wait.
Watch him beat her.
No.
That was my bad. That was my bad, because I was supposed to play what we're playing now, which I'll get to that, but that was our Korgs.
You
You got to leave my controllers alone.
You caught me off guard with quite a few things over there. We were cracking up, and that's kind of what you guys can expect and see. Like when we were exploring, his game room and going through and all that and having a good time. That's kind of what you'll see going on in some of these upcoming videos, and it's what happens.
You can watch how much she harasses me. You're going to see that in the upcoming videos. You're going to see that at KorgsCon. You're going to see the harassment. I'm going to have to file a suit or something. I don't know. Now we'll take you to what she's playing right now, now that I've gotten that straightened up. I'm sorry about that. All right. What are we looking at here?
So I actually picked up this game. This was, of course, at Stone Age Gamer, and one of the games that I added to my collection because it was super clean. This is for the Nintendo Entertainment System. This is Kid Clown. And a very interesting thing about this is, so this was like later in the lifespan of the NES. And the cool thing is, this game was originally made on the Famicom, and it was Mickey Mouse 3. So it was a Disney title, and because of licensing and things over here, they actually had to reskin the whole game, and they had to change it up, and they made it Kid Clown. So I think the better version probably is the Mickey Mouse version on the Famicom, but I haven't played that one yet. I'm going to get it. Because it's much cheaper than this game, which typically goes for almost around $500 or so. But this was so clean. It was immaculate, no label damage.
Hey, this is Michael Rickard from Wildcard Video Games. You are watching Game Masters on YouTube.
With everything. Out of sorts with everything. All right, we're back here. It wasn't supposed to trigger that, so I was moving videos around, and I have macros that make our job a little bit easier. Neither here nor there. I wish, because Mickey Mouse Capade came out, Brandy, and I was kind of disappointed with it because I got to tell you, all your actions in that game, you had to anticipate where Minnie was going to go, right? Or it could kind of throw you off, right? It's kind of like Chip and Dale. And I was kind of like, when I first learned about this was supposed to be Mickey Mouse 3, or I think that was what the original one was on the Famicom. I was like, why, Nintendo? Why couldn't you get the license and do that? That would have been a killer game. Because I know you and I were talking at Stone Age Gamer about that, like which one was the better. You were looking at that one. You were looking at the Mighty Final Fight.
Yes.
And you were trying to figure out which one to get. And obviously, Mighty Final Fight's another good one that if you can pick.
Yeah,
it
I
up.
really wanted to play that one more.
Yeah.
But there was just a couple
Too
little
much
tiny
damage.
Yeah, nicks on there, and then I would have to change out the back. And then at that point, I was like, when do you ever see Kid Clown in pristine condition? Like, there's not one flaw on there. Like, there's not even indentations or like
Right.
scuffs on the label. Like, it's very clean. So I was just excited to get it. It was something that, I was able to work out.
I think if you played it enough, I think
Mhm.
that I think you would enjoy it, Kid Clown. That's why I said Panic Restaurant is another one where I'm like, why would anybody pay $900 for this game at this point in time? It's not even
Yeah.
I don't even find it like a fun game to play because I've played it. I have the ROM, so I've played it. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. So I'll probably get all the hate mail. But let's see here. What do we got here? Hi, Steve and Brandy. Are you both looking for anything particular at CorksCon this weekend? It would be cool to see if I can find some items that are not found in game stores. Let's put it that way. Like, if I could find a real Game Boy kiosk or a real Game Boy Advance kiosk that's dirt cheap, I'm all over that. I might have to fight her.
If it's dirt cheap, I'm gonna buy it before.
No. See, you have to talk to people. I'll have them hold it for me.
I think we'll get into a war.
You already have one. What do you need another one for?
Because it needs a friend.
No, I don't have any. Did you ever hear the share and share alike thing?
That sounds like a problem for you. I'm gonna get mine to couple up so then they don't get lonely in the game room. All the kiosks go together.
Oh my
and
goodness.
I'll probably, look around for some Super Nintendo. I'm just gonna be
I know that's one thing. All joking aside, I know that's one thing that you've been lacking of a lot lately is good Super Nintendo games. You've just found like commons. So maybe Sean maybe Sean will have some at his booth. We'll definitely have to be swinging around. Sean will be there.
He always has, some of the greatest stuff. Like I've gotten a lot of cool promotional shirts and all kinds of things that I've gotten from his. So definitely we'll be checking by and seeing what you have.
If you've seen my videos, well, even when you see them, when Brandy and I walk around, there's a Donkey Kong and there's a Super Mario on my couch. That's courtesy of Sean's business. He hooked me up last year when I was laid off. He's like, I'll make you a deal. He gave me a killer deal, and he's like, I'm just glad it's going to go to a good game room. So it's here. It's on the shelf. My daughter has hers up in her bed. So we're definitely going to swing by.
Donkey Kong was super comfortable.
I know. That's what I was going to say too. So Sean, she ended up like sitting on the couch with all the girls were over there sitting on the couch, and she's over there snuggling up with freaking Donkey Kong.
Well,
I'm like, and the worst part about it is they're almost both about the same size.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting to see. He just kept like caving in on me. And then I just embraced it. I was like, well, if we're going to be besties over here. And I had Donkey Kong and then, he falling asleep and stuff. It was a great time. We were having so much fun.
So Tangeria Tube says, I'll take them so there's no fighting when he's talking about the kiosk. So there's a solution. There's a solution at least. Somebody's coming up with one. Mystically, he'll be looking for fishing games. He's usually looking for fishing games and controllers. In all seriousness, because I'm probably not going to find a kiosk that cheap. I would like to find things that are Nintendo memorabilia.
Mm-hmm.
Like Brandy had given me a bobblehead for Mario. What was it, 2 years ago maybe?
Yeah.
And she told me I have a pin that a buddy of mine gave me that's pretty rare.
Mm-hmm.
That I didn't know that those things go really expensive. So different things like that I'd like, stuff that you can't find at game stores. Like I can get a game anywhere, and it's roughly around the same price. But I want to find those trinkets, those things that you just can't find just anywhere.
Yeah, like the fun stuff, you just whatever like stands out to you. And that's kind of what we did this weekend. We went around Stone Age Gamer, and I don't know about you, but like obviously I wanted everything. So
always
I was trying to take everything home. But I like behind one of the stands and on the wall, I had to have you reach it because my arms weren't long enough.
I agree with Will.
I did pick up a few things that I actually have here at some point to show off, but it was just pretty exciting to find this stuff, and I feel like this is the stuff that I'll be looking for at conventions.
I think I'm also going to focus a little bit because I do have to get the complete North American collection, but of Nintendo. But I'd like to focus on getting some Famicom games while they're still relatively inexpensive.
Yeah.
And build that collection. I've probably got a good 30 games right now, thanks to Daryl. And then also some Famicom disc sets, disc games. I think I only got like 5 of those. So, if you have any, Mr. Kiefer, let us know, and we'll definitely stop by because those are things that I could pick up that I can't find at regular. You don't find Famicom stuff at regular games stores. It's rare unless you go to like a mom and pop shop. You don't find those, and the discs, forget it. They're like next to impossible to find it unless you're sending away for them. So
yeah, I don't see those very often.
Those types of things. I want to look for specialty items. Is that a fair enough way to say it? Specialty items?
Yeah, I think so.
Just kind of going through here through the chat room. Weird and off the wall items are good, like a Pac-Man costume from the 80s. That would be kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they have like the Mario one as well. They have some fun ones like that. I've seen them. Those are the weird cool things, you know.
What about a sealed NES controller breath mints case with the mint steel inside? That's unique.
Yeah, that's
absolutely. That's something I would definitely be willing to trade for or pick up or purchase. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Daryl says, "Come talk to me. I'll hook you up with Joe at Fair Trade Games up by me." I know I gotta make the trek up there one of these days when I get to find some time. But today's show is kind of more of like a laid back chill right before we get to go to Stone Age Gamer. Or I'm sorry, we get to go to Korg's. I'm still on the Stone Age Gamer, but
yeah, you're having a brain fart. That's what happens.
That's what happens when I knew you were going to say that. But but that doesn't mean Brandy gets off the hook.
Oh no.
So, you know what time it is? It's time for a little bit of trivia.
No, I'm not ready.
Oh yes. Oh yes. It's time for trivia with Brandy. Let's see if she can actually get the questions this week, because all she did last week was cry.
Oh, no.
So we're going to see if you can get these questions right. And don't worry, chat room. We know that you'll be here to help her.
Here we go. Yeah, you guys should help me this time.
All right.
It shouldn't be like a versus.
Now, before I get to the first question, if you don't get this, I'm going to have everybody in the chat room leave a comment on one of your videos that say you lost your game cred. Okay?
I don't like this.
The first question. Who is Mario's brother in the famous Nintendo games?
What is Luigi?
What is Luigi?
Whoa, this is my kind of trivia, guys. This is great.
Well, how do you know you're right? You might be wrong. What do you say, chat room? We got to wait for them to catch up a little bit.
Oh, no. What if I am wrong on some of what are these trick questions? Is it written in a different font? Is the real question underneath?
Somebody's saying Linguini.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Who is Linguini? All right. Your chat room seems to be coming to your rescue.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Master Games Guru is Luigi. Ain't Dead Games.
Them so difficult. Last week.
Mario's brother in Nintendo games is Luigi. He is often seen alongside Mario in various adventures, while Bowser is the antagonist, Peach is the princess, and Yoshi is the dinosaur companion. All right. You got off easy on that one.
Okay, I like that. Let's not switch it up.
All right.
Come on.
So I like this. I like this answer. What is Waluigi? Okay.
Yeah.
And I like the off the wall questions or answers that are coming in. Brandy, your background is green too. That they're saying. All right.
Yeah.
Somebody's like, "Who is Dave?"
Dave.
Yep, it's short for Ludwig. I like that. Or Larry O. All gas and no brakes. Okay. Next question.
Oh no, these are gonna get harder.
Which company created the Super Famicom?
Nintendo?
Is it
Are these the
Nintendo?
questions?
Let's see what the chat room says. Is it
Are these the
Nintendo?
questions?
We got to wait for the chat room to catch up because there's a little bit of delay. Are you sure about that? I just want to make sure. Okay, Alfred D. He's saying Mattel. Okay, but the correct answer. Well, okay, according to Mike Hawk, the correct answer is Nintendo of Japan.
Oh, there's bylaws. Here we go. There's extras.
Master Games Guru is saying Nintendo. Ain't Dead Games, which is Sean, is saying Sharp. Tangent, he says 9, 10, 11.
Okay, 6, 7.
The Germ says it's too easy to answer. Insane the Gamer says Neo Geo. Let's see, survey says the Super Famicom was known as the Super Nintendo Entertainment System outside of Japan. Was created by Nintendo. It was released in 1990 and is a significant console in the gaming history. So, I don't know, guys. Brandy's going 2 for 2. This might be just might be her day. But also, the chat room has gone 2 for 2.
I'm a little worried. Something's about to happen. I'm waiting for it.
All right. What is the main goal in Minecraft survival mode?
Oh no, like something with building. I don't know.
What is the
it?
main goal in Minecraft survival mode? I had to give you 2 warm-up ones, but then, we had to go a little bit. We had to get a little bit deeper.
It's probably like to survive.
I wouldn't expect you to know this because you probably don't play Minecraft. I know I don't play Minecraft.
Yeah, it's probably like something around like to survive.
Danny's saying death.
Like you gotta thrive and survive. Like something. It's probably like something like that.
Tanzania Tube says to survive. If I was guessing, that would be my guess.
Yeah, like survival mode. You gotta survive. You gotta thrive. You gotta survive. You gotta.
The Germ says no one here plays Minecraft, and you're absolutely right. That's why I threw it in there.
What's the answer?
Ain't Dead Game says not to die. And
I mean, that makes sense. You gotta stay alive.
Electrocution. All right. Survey says in Minecraft survival mode, the primary objective is to survive by gathering resources, building shelters, and managing health. While building a castle is a possible activity, the main goal is survival.
Okay.
All right. So you know that now.
See, that's like suspiciously something's going on here. Either you're not feeling up to it or something, you're off today, I'm just going to take it, as a win because something's going on.
Easy Dojo over on Facebook. He says defeat the dragon. He could be right though in a normal I don't play Minecraft. Like if my kid was watching the show right now, he'd tell you exactly what they're doing. But it is to survive, so to let mainstream gamers know that Minecraft is still in the gaming business. Well, he's not wrong. All right, let's get on with this. Which video game plumber is known for wearing a green hat and overalls?
Luigi.
Are you sure? Is that your final answer?
Green plumber wearing a green hat and overalls.
All right, she says Luigi.
2 Luigis? What is going on? I'm so shocked.
All right, chat room, help me out here. Is that what your guess is? Brandy looks a little worried.
I'm really concerned. Can someone tell me what's going on? Am I being pranked?
I love this comment. Steven, you're not yourself when you're hungry. Have a Snickers.
No, don't have a Snickers because this is easy. If this is right. What are these questions?
Everybody in the chat room saying.
Everyone's
saying
your business. This is easy peasy, okay? We do not want to change this.
All right.
Because
survey says
great.
The video game plumber known for wearing a green hat and overalls is Luigi. He is Mario's brother and is often depicted in green, while Mario is typically wearing red. All right. So both the chat room and you have gone 4 for 4. You ready
I
for the
am
final
so
question?
shocked. No, I'm not ready.
You ready
What
for the
is
final one?
going on?
All right.
Not ready.
Final question. What is the name of the princess Mario often tries to rescue?
Peach.
Are you sure? Is that your final answer?
Princess. What are with these questions?
Are you sure it's Peach?
What is with these?
I'm just asking. Because
What is going? Can someone please tell me what's going on?
and
What is with
Alfred
Princess Peach?
actually
What is going on?
he actually says Princess Toadstool.
Oh no! Here we go. This is a trick question.
And then we have in your chat room, we have a lot of
We have
people saying Peach. The guys from Ain't Dead Games, they're saying Peach. Master Games Guru, he's saying Peach. Tim's saying P Dizzy. Okay. And then Toilet Clogger's saying it's Toadstool. And then going back over to my guys, Daryl is saying Toadstool, along with Mike. Mike saying Toadstool.
Ah, here we go. It's gonna
All
be
right. Let's see.
Here
Survey
we go.
says the princess Mario often tries to rescue is Princess Peach. She is a central character in the Mario series, while Daisy, Zelda, and Rosalina are from different franchises or games.
Can someone tell me what just happened?
Oh.
Did we just are we in the Twilight Zone here? Can someone
So
tell me
last week,
what's going on?
you told me, along with the chat room, you guys told me that the trivia questions were too hard. And so I was like, okay. This week I said I need video game trivia questions for a first grader. And so that's what I got. These were the 5 questions for a first grader. So congratulations, Brandy.
Yes, we're smarter than a first grader.
So maybe next week we'll try for second grade, okay? And see if you can get that.
Guys, we are leveling up here, okay? We're going to take it to the next level next week.
We're going to see if Brandy can keep leveling up and what grade. She might get the 5th grade and be like, oh, man, these are too tough.
Yeah, let's see what grade I fail out at.
But honest to God, I needed 5 video game questions. I asked ChatGPT, and I said, I need 5 video game trivia questions for a first grader. And that's what it gave me. So that's why everybody in here was saying it was so easy, and that's why you were surprised that you were able to get all of them correctly.
And you know what we did, guys? We still overthought some things. We were a little confused what was going on. I still think I'm being punked over here. And I still think I'm like in the Twilight Zone because that was too easy. Something is up. I bet something's going to happen at CorgsCon. I can just
if we end up doing trivia at CorgsCon, well, we're not going to give away what we're going to do. It may or may not be this easy. It may or may not be this hard.
Well,
I guess we'll have to see now, don't we?
I don't trust it.
Now, Sean from Ain't Dead Games, he says the questions were pretty hard. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. And Toilet Clogger says we're smarter than that. Graduate us up to 6th grade. All right.
Whoa, can we go to 3rd grade first before we jump up to 6th grade? 6th grade might be too tough. I don't know.
So we'll have to try this and see. What's this? Let's go back here to Mike. Mike says, I thought she received that branding when Mario 2 was released. I agree. I thought she was Princess Toadstool. If I was guessing that, and all joking aside with Brandy, I would have probably said Princess Toadstool. I don't think Peach was actually, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I wasn't super collecting around the Game Boy Advanced era. Didn't they have a Peach game? That was the first Peach game that came out before the Switch came out with the Princess Peach game. Wasn't there a Peach game either it was for Game Boy or it was for Game Boy Advance? Do you guys remember which one it was? I thought that's when, kind of it was around Mario 2, Game Boy era. That's when they solidified her as Peach. Am I missing something, or is that? Do you remember that, Brandy? Do you have that game, the Princess Peach's first game? I'm gonna try to Google.
I'm not sure, but I thought it had something to do with like changing things over, like from like the regions. Like I think like in Japan it was one thing, like Peach or something. Over here they change it because they do that a lot. They change things around. And then I think like even with like Bowser, things were changed. Like there were different names for certain characters. And then in like the translations,
it was for the DS. Super Princess Peach.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think some of it like relates back to that too, like the different regions and different
Yeah, let me pull this up right here. Man, these
things.
dang ads.
Look
Nintendo.
look up the history on that and see like
This was her
Right.
first game because remember when the Switch brought out Princess Peach, everybody's like, "Oh, finally
Oh,
Princess Peach is getting her first game," and everybody had to say, "Well, no."
Oh, because
No.
I have that display. I have that box display, that Nintendo DS. I have that same. It looks just like that. It has like a bubble on it where like the two characters up at the top are popping out. I have a display.
So apparently this came out in Japan back October 20th, 2005, but was
Okay.
in I guess it was in North America in February 27th of 2006.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the other countries it was between 2005 and 2006. But this was the
Wow.
first time she became a notable main character. At least that's what I knew. But Alfred's saying they did a lot of rebranding
Mm-hmm.
from 86 to 90. So I think
Okay.
Mike could be right. It could have been right when Super Mario Brothers 2 came out. They officially made Peach, and then they started to ride on it because, I mean, she even looks different now than she did with the Nintendo DS. I thought it was Game Boy
Yeah.
for some reason, but again, I didn't
Well,
collect during that
they
era.
all do. Like everyone looks a little bit different. Like
Oh, yeah.
Mario has changed a lot over the years. Even the overalls flipped different colors. Bowser looks different. Like I have a ceiling fan in here, and those characters they look
Oh,
so
Bowser.
different.
And Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong
Yeah,
actually
Donkey
just got
Kong's
another
way
remake.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, way different.
And correct, Mario was Jumpman. Well, they made Jumpman Mario is what they did.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually Mario. Because we always said Mario's in Donkey Kong, and it's like, no, that was Jumpman.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. What Ain't Dead Game said. She was always known as Peach in Japan since the Famicom.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
but in the U.S., she was Toadstool. But then I guess obviously we kind of liked Peach better
Well,
instead of Toadstool.
that would make sense because remember when Super Mario
Yeah.
Brothers 2 came out, that was actually Super Mario Brothers 3 in the Famicom. It was in Japan. So that was right
like
around
I knew it had to do something with like the
Yeah.
region. Like I knew it had to do something. I just wasn't entirely sure, but I do remember something like that.
just so we just wanted to clarify because I mean, she's the same person as Princess Toadstool from what I'm understanding. You know, that's what everybody's saying. So yeah, and you had Pac-Man, which was Puck-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I don't know if a lot of people knew that either. He was a monster that goes around gobbling up cookies. It wasn't pellets. I've always called them pellets and power pellets, but they're cookies. That's the history behind even Pac-Man.
Yeah. See, we're still learning things. Just because the trivia questions are easy doesn't mean we know everything. We still, have to change some things up. So we're learning. We're trying to get a little bit smarter for next week.
Ain't that game says 93's Yoshi Safari was the first time she was referred to as Peach.
Oh, nice.
In the U.S. All right, well, that's cool, and it was for the Super NES. Kevin says, "No, Kevin. Part of your problem is you keep making us have all kinds of pizza and everything else." He says, "I've changed too. I've gotten fatter, more gray, and angrier."
Yeah, I mean, we all go through different changes. Some of us, like me, just keep getting shorter.
Mario kept swiping left on Toadstool.
And she kept running away.
That's hilarious.
To another castle.
He got tired of hearing about it. She didn't want nothing to do with him, so that she kept saying, "Bowser, tell him I'm in another castle," or tell Toad, tell him I'm in another castle. I don't want nothing to do with him. We're sorry, Princess is in another castle. That used to crack me up. I remember the first time I beat the castle on that happened. I was so mad. Man, I was like, but I think it was interesting how these characters evolved. You had the Wario, we had the Waluigi. All these characters came out of nowhere, and then they were really made popular. Like you had Rosalina, and Toad, and multiple different Toads, and was Mario Kart. Mario Kart really made a standout for these characters, I think.
Yeah, I agree, because that, and then when you start getting like Smash Brother, like all these different like party games, I feel like you really start to like see these characters. You start to see the way that they are, their personalities, and then as they get like their standalone games and different things like that, I think it just it just created this, and we were all stuck and drawn in and wanting to collect everything.
And that's what I think is cool. Like we I think Sean asked earlier about like what are we looking for at conventions. It's stuff like that that really tell a story with history. Some of the stuff that I have in my game room, probably people would have just thrown away. Certain artifacts. Yeah, just like this. You picked this up, right? Yeah. Why don't you go ahead?
Now, like this guy here, like this is what I'm looking for at conventions. I know people may look at it and think it's just some sort of like plush or whatever, but these were from the Nintendo 64 era. This was from 1997, the BD&A. These like little beanbag, like Beanie Baby essentially, but it's like Mario related. So we have Wario.
Wait a second. We got to do this right. You forgot this. This is why I'm getting messed up here.
I was all excited. I'm sorry, y'all.
Now
but
you
anyway.
may go. Now I feel better.
I guess we gotta do this.
Yeah. You gotta do it.
So this guy right here, these plush from 1997, back in the day. I have a Yoshi that I got at another convention. I actually found Mario at a thrift store for a couple bucks. But sometimes they hold their value, and these were in the upstairs part of Stone Age Gamer behind a entertainment system. Like the whole cabinet where you would put like a TV and like a wooden furniture. And then this guy, we got Diddy Kong. So like this is just so cool. Like these right here, I feel like you don't see these very often.
As CC Games comes in and says, I have all those.
Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to collect more of them. Because I want to pick them up like in person. I don't want to just order them online. So I've been trying to, get them in person.
Yeah, she made me climb over shelves to get these. I almost darn near killed myself just so she could get freaking Diddy Kong, and then I almost dropped him down the back.
I know. I was like, no.
Because I couldn't reach him right.
Yeah, he would have went into the abyss, and I would have never been able to reach him because I got short little arms, so I would have just been like hanging there, like. But no, I'm super excited because these two, I wanted, even like the little like hoodie shirt thing that's here. But it was so cool to see this stuff, like the weird little trinkets that I remember. Like I had a Yoshi as a kid, and
CC Games wants to know which one do you need.
All I have is Wario, Diddy, the Mario with like the wings, like he's flying, like in Super Mario, and then I have a green Yoshi. I don't have any others.
How many is there?
4. There's a lot actually. They made like Yoshi in every single color. There's like 8 or 10 of those or something. There's like a lot of just Yoshi. And then they have like obviously like Luigi. I think they have like a Bowser. Like they have every character.
This guy. This guy
one?
here. This
Which
guy.
One? This one?
No, Mr. Yeah. Oh yeah. Which one? Which one,
Is
Steve? Are you saying looks like me? Is it Diddy or is it I don't know. Sometimes when I get angry, I could pull a Wario there. I think.
I feel like I could maybe you gotta like train your mustache to come up a little bit.
No, I'm not doing that.
And for like Halloween or something. He's 5'4".
Yeah, if only, right? No, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's a cool.
Just classics. Just that's like the fun stuff. Like I like seeing that because like obviously we could see different video games at different stores and things like that. But sometimes it's nice just to get the fun things that make you just like it brings you back to another memory. Like I remember seeing these. I remember picking up Yoshi as a kid. I have it somewhere. I have to find it, like my childhood one. But yeah, you get to go through all of it and just
This guy,
discover and find out the new things.
this guy here,
Uh-huh.
Diddy Kong. Actually, I'd rather be Diddy Kong than Wario, I think. So he's being nice. What
Yeah.
else do you have for your pickups? And then I'll show.
Yeah, obviously I didn't bring it up here. Just pretend like it's in my hand.
Okay.
But it's Kid Clown for the NES. I didn't want to like accidentally drop it or bump it into anything. So it's downstairs on my shelf. It's actually in my laundry room where my Nintendo Entertainment System games are.
Man.
Not the bathtub. It's in the laundry room.
But you know what though? I don't have all my pickups. I didn't pick up the plushies that Brandy got. I picked up 2 plushies from my little one. I picked up the pink Yoshi. It's a modern one. It's not a the beanbag ones. They're ones that you can get for like $5 on Stone Age Gamer. And I got one where Mario is riding Yoshi because she saw it in the movie. And so I got her little stuffed animals. I got a Bluetooth adapter for the NES so I can hook up Bluetooth games. But my really big pickup, what I went in wanting, was this. The Neo SD, and this is for the AES. So when the Neo Geo AES Plus comes, this is a multi-cart that I can put multiple games. It even has Vengeance Hunters on it. It's a special edition. Yeah. But this is an expensive cartridge. And even a lot of the homebrews are like $500 for just the homebrew games. It comes where I can register. I ordered the SD flash card for it that I got to put in, but it comes with a nice, pretty thick manual for the game.
Yeah, that game actually sounded like a lot of fun.
It's a beat 'em up.
I got to check it out.
Side scroller beat 'em up, which is I like beat 'em ups. And it comes in this. I'm going to show you guys. It comes in this maroon, it's kind of maroon. It's a red cartridge. And
yeah, that's really cool.
It has the SD slot. Oops, let me go that way. It has the SD slot. Go full screen that way we can see it there. The SD slot and then a USB, so that way you can hook it up. So if you don't want to take because sometimes they're hard to get those minis out. You can just hook the whole cart up to your computer and put your backup ROMs on there. And I know a lot of these guys. I'm not really like a Neo Geo collector. I just want to play the games, right? Like I'm not going down that road, Brandy, where I'm like, oh, I got to get all the games and like Neo Ness, man. Like that dude's got, he's got all the games, and I just want to play them, right? So having something like this where I can play the games, and even if I did with the price of these games, I would want just a backup copy, and I wouldn't want people touching any of my originals. It would sit on the shelf.
Yeah.
And so this was my big pickup. You can get these on Stone Age Gamer's website. I think they go for about $700. They are not cheap.
Yeah, but totally worth it when you think about in comparison. And then that one, you're getting like a bonus game and stuff on it. And, you're getting all this extra stuff. And I feel like it's worth it because a lot of people don't like, changing out different things. They don't like, even using like their regular original copies of the games. A lot of people are afraid to touch that stuff. So then they find other convenient ways to be able to play their stuff or back them up or, whatever they do. It's just, that'll be a ton of fun, especially when the Neo Geo AES Plus comes in. I'm definitely excited.
Yeah.
To see your thoughts on it.
I debated getting a big banger Nintendo game. And then I was like, no, I want to get this. This is something that I've wanted for a while, and it's the most expensive multi-card. I see Master Games Guru. I didn't pull up the chat, but again, I just want to play the games. I'm not turning into a Neo Geo expert. I'm not trying to be an expert. I'm learning a lot, just like everybody else. But that was something that I knew I needed to get. I ordered the SD card, which should be here soon from Amazon.
And then depending on how everything is, like I might even get one in the future.
Yeah.
I'm not like, you know me, I'm not tech savvy like that.
But you have AES games. I only ordered 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know if Windjammers is coming yet, and so I love that game, so I wanted to get that, so I can put it on there and such. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
The other thing that I got, you guys know I've been talking about the 3D print. Brandon goes, here we go again with the 3D print.
Here we go.
Hey, I made you a few collection pieces.
You did.
But I picked this box up. It's just the box because I have the system.
Nice.
Whoops, let me do it like that. So Andy had it complete in cardboard, and what I mean by that is it had everything but the manual. It has like the insert box, the baggies, things like that. He wanted one of my Game Boy kiosks, and so I said, well, I need that Sega CD box. He says, how about we trade for it? So I made the trade, and that's what I ended up getting for that. So we made a trade. So if you've got a trade and you want one of those kiosks, I have 2 that'll be coming to CorksCon. I will gladly do a trade. We don't necessarily have to do money if you don't have the money, but if you have something that you want to trade me for my game collection, I'm happy to do that. But I have to do this really quick, Randy. I have to do this for Sean for the Ain't Dead podcast. Neo Geo AES, a man's console. If you watched their show when they did the coverage, if you watched their show when they talked about the AES, you'll understand. No disrespect to the women out there, but if you watch the show, you'll understand exactly what we're referring to. But yeah, so we ended up getting that. Like I said, a little bit of trinkets here and there. They weren't like anything. I think they're in the game room. But those were the big things that we picked up this week.
Yeah.
I just wish I would have got to play, like, even on game night. Remember the other thing I picked up, but you guys didn't get to see it.
Oh, that was cool, yeah.
I picked up for my son. My son was there filming. I didn't know this, but he wanted a GameCube. Like, he wanted Smash Brothers Melee. And this is the first time, if you guys remember, I told you my son was like, I'm done with retro. I want nothing to do with it. And then all of a sudden he was like, there. How about it? He just said right out of the blue. He was just like,
yeah, it was like at the very end. He just like, I want this.
I was like, do you want to get something? He's like, yeah, I want a GameCube. I want it. So he said, I want the Game Boy attachment so I can play my Game Boy Advance.
Nice.
So I ended up getting him the modded one. He wanted the orange one. And we did end up getting it working the next day because of the resolution. I had to put a converter adapter on it because the modern TVs just really didn't like it. If you watch my latest video, I show I showed in there, but I can show you this picture because this isn't giving anything away. Here's a picture. This is his setup in his room, by the way.
That's pretty cool.
So there's Smash Brothers Melee on there, and there's his orange GameCube that he has hooked up there with his, and it has the SD card, so we can actually take games off and back them up to a little disc. So like if he wants to take some of my games and we can leave them on the shelf, we can back some of them up so he can play them and put them on the SD card. So that way my discs don't get jacked up.
Yeah, that is really cool. That's a great way to do that.
And that's the Mega Man I made for him. That's up on top. That's a smaller Mega Man, but he's still big, small Mega Man. So yeah, that was our pickup. That's our official pickups from.
Very nice.
From the Stone Age Gamer.
Yep, and we're gonna have plenty more, guys, this weekend when we go out to CorksCon.
Yes, and if you saw CC Games putting this, yes, and if you see the Charmeleon, I guess that's how you say it, Charmeleon.
Oh, here we go.
I have to give him a plug. He does good work on it. He made that. My son bought it off of CC
you
Games.
Trying to learn Pokemon names?
Oh, forget that. I'm not. I'm just going by what he said. Charmeleon. I know Pikachu. I know Charmander. Is that right?
Yeah, Charmander turns into
I couldn't tell you. And I know Eevee.
You just said it. And then it
okay.
turns into Charizard.
I know. I've heard Charizard, and I'm trying to think. What's the blue turtle with like? It looks like he's got machine guns on his shoulders.
Oh, Blastoise.
Blastoise.
But it's obviously Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. They evolve.
Somebody somebody asked me to make a Blastoise, whatever. They showed me a picture of it. They wanted me to 3D print it in pieces, and I'm like, yeah, sure. I know nothing about Pokemon. That's
okay. We'll have to educate you.
You're gonna have to, because
you at least have to know like the original
man.
Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, boom, boom, boom. At least the original 151. You have to know.
You could end up showing me a Charmander, and I would think it's a Digimon or something like that. I wouldn't even know.
We should do a reverse trivia. I'm gonna pick some trivia questions on Pokemon. And you know those funny videos where it's like the grandma looking at the Pokemon and they have to name it, and they go, instead of calling it like Pikachu, they go little yellow cat or something, and then they like pick a name. We should do something like that. Would be entertaining.
All right, so why don't we do that for you? Put some together for CorgsCon, some trivia. That's Pokemon.
We might get booed off the stage if you don't know the right answers. They'll be like,
or people are gonna laugh.
I don't know,
because I don't know what they are.
World out there. They might boot you out the whole convention.
But let's be fair, okay? I've got 10 years on you, okay?
At least, yeah.
Well, no, I mean I do. I have 10 years on you. But wait. When did Pokemon come out? Well, how old were you when Pokemon came out?
Like 8.
Okay. I was 18 when Pokemon came out. I was almost 19 years old when Pokemon came out. So you got to give me a little bit of leadway here. Like, you grew up with Pokemon. I didn't. I was graduating high school, going into the workforce, getting ready to go to college.
Okay, well, can I just play the
yeah, you can. You could absolutely play the advocate. Doesn't mean you're going to be right.
What's your excuse for all these years after that, huh?
I had zero interest in it. Like, I have 1 or 2 Pokemon games for the Switch, and I hate them both.
Oh no, this is too much to handle.
I can't get into it. I have whatever the newest ones. I shouldn't say that because they come out with a Pokemon game every freaking other week.
Yeah.
I have the first open world one that they came out with Switch, and I feel like all I do is walk around leveling up and capturing Pokemon. Like, what's the point of this game?
To evolve them so that you get past their name. That
I can do that on freaking Pokemon Go on my phone. I neither here nor there.
We're gonna have some talks about this. Okay, guys. Okay, chat. We need to figure this out together.
I'm just not a I don't even have any. I have 1 Pikachu statue, and it's only because I 3D printed it in my game.
Well, at least you know who Pikachu is. I will give you that. At least you know who Pikachu is.
I know Pikachu, and mostly it's because of my kids. My kids do.
I was just trying to save you, and now you're throwing it to your kids.
Well,
I was like, at least you know one. He's like, well, I only know it because of blah blah blah. Well.
I'm sorry. I just can't get into it. Daryl's like, even I play Pokemon. Like, I'll play Pokemon Go from time to time with the kids when we're walking around trying to.
Everyone, give him a hard time, okay? Give him a hard time in the chat. He needs to learn this, okay?
Oh, great! Now I've got my wife texting me. Here, what does she say here? Playing that Pokemon game on my Switch helped me. Did you hear this?
Yeah, so you need to play more games, is what she's saying. She's saying even she knows. She's saying she plays more games than you.
Wait a second. More. At least I have somebody that's right here in good company. Kevin's like, I'm not a Pokemon guy either. I just sell them. I don't collect Pokemon cards.
Whose team are you on?
It's not about teams, but Kevin's in the same era as me. I know he's a little older than me, but you got to think about it. Kevin was probably in his mid-20s when Pokemon came out. It just didn't. It doesn't hit with us. He can still name
more than you can.
Oh, I'm sure he can because he sells it every day. I probably know the least. Out of any YouTuber, maybe that's what we have to do a challenge. We gotta do a 10-minute segment at Corks where you ask, we get a bunch of the YouTubers and see who knows more about Pokemon. And I guarantee you, unless the YouTuber vends, they're gonna be like that with me. They're gonna be the same as me. Like they're not gonna know.
I am curious. Who's just in it for the money and who really knows about Pokemon?
Brandy, I'm not afraid to admit, I think you know more Pokemon than most creators that we associate with, and that's not a dig on them.
I collect. I have like all the Pokemon cards. Like I have many full sets, and I went after them for like many years, and you know I grew up with it. I have pictures of me as a kid on Christmas holding Pokemon stuff that's rare as anything now. But,
all right, let's do this. Chat room. Yeah. What do you guys think about next week? I'll put together some Pokemon trivia. Okay? I'll put together some Pokemon. Wait, since Brandy says she knows all about Pokemon, and I'll be honest, and I'll tell you, I don't know what the answer is to this one. I'll be transparent. We're gonna test Brandy's knowledge. We're gonna do 5 questions.
Oh, I don't like
on Pokemon, and we're gonna see if somebody in the chat room, and there's content creators in the chat room, and we're gonna see if she can answer this. So you opened up the door to this one.
I don't like this game.
I already know 95% of the people in here. I'm not afraid to admit this. 95% of the people in this chat room know more about Pokemon than I do, and I'm okay with that. I'm gonna sleep good tonight knowing that. I'm okay with that.
I don't like this game. I talk too much. This is what happens. I get myself in trouble. And then now I'm going to have to do trivia. I thought we were graduating step by step.
Oh, no. You opened it up.
On the Pokemon. Now I got to practice. Now I got to win on this.
Oh, there's different gens? There's different gens, they're saying?
Yeah, I only know like the originals. I don't know like
all right, well, that's
only first gen.
All right,
like,
so
original 151.
That's
the
fair.
Rest of the stuff, it starts to get a little like I can identify them.
That's fair. I'll make sure that it's first gen. You know, we'll do it fair. Okay, so Sean's also Ain't Dead Games. He said Pokemon's not for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And of course, my wife says, even I know what a Squirtle is.
Yeah, see, she knows the Pokemon. See, she knows.
But she grew up in this roughly the same era you did.
That's no excuse. It's just maybe it's a thing. Maybe we're just smarter and we just know a little bit more. Okay, let me just start talking some trash now. Okay, see, me and her could team up and we could totally take.
Oh, I love this idea. I love this. Daryl, get me 5 questions.
No,
Daryl, put 5 questions on first gen.
No.
Pokemon and send them to me.
Easy.
And those will be the trivia questions. I am 100% in.
No.
If you can give me 5 questions and the answers,
no,
we will go with that. No. 5 questions.
No.
And we'll go with that next week. You don't need, just write them down, jot them down, or if you have a link to a document, I don't care. Send them to me, and if you've got it, because he's like, let me. Okay, so he's going to do it.
Shorter. They can't be.
Oh
like
no! You're not going to start picking and choosing now.
No, I don't like this.
You just started. You just opened up a can of worms.
I'm going to be sick.
Hey, I'm here and I'm sick, so leave me alone. I didn't even know if I'd have a voice today because I was. All kidding aside, I told Brandy, you're going to be carrying the show on Wednesday because Monday. How about it? I didn't have a voice Monday.
Yeah, because your allergies. I mean, there's so much pollen.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm
not sick. I'm not sick. I just have really bad allergies. So
yeah,
I jumped on
so
antibiotics and stuff.
Everywhere.
Oh, grass pollen. And I've got my halls. Buddy, this weekend to think that I was sick, that I'm going to get you sick. I'm not sick. I just have. I get like this all the time when the pollen starts rising and crap. So, all right. I think we're about done for tonight. Obviously, we've got some videos coming up with the Stone Age Gamer RetroWorks. We got at least 2 more videos each coming out with that stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, definitely more stuff. We have it where we're in your game room. We have tons of upcoming promotion videos where I get to annoy you. So that was fun. I had a blast filming some things. I even turn into the Tech Buzz Gaming. So you guys
see, I don't know what she's talking about with that. I can't
It's
wait to
fun.
see this. This is going to be
Mhm.
interesting.
It's a fun time. So maybe not for him, but for me, it was a lot of fun.
Well, now I should
And
be
then-
worried.
Yeah, see, you're coming at me. I'm gonna have to level the score, because if you guys are creating hard, difficult trivia questions, you got. I'm working on something now. Something's coming your way. You better watch
That's okay.
out. Mm-hmm.
That's okay. We'll have fun. We'll have fun and do this. So, just to let you guys know, we will post that on social media. We should be able to schedule the times that we'll go live for Korgs on Saturday. I believe the doors open for regular attendees at 10 o'clock. Usually that's what they do, and early birds are 9 o'clock. Unless Gary's doing it later, it might be early birds 10 o'clock, and then everybody else is 11 o'clock. I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
Early birds are 9 o'clock, and
Okay.
the convention opens at 11.
Oh, so he's given 2 hours for early birds.
I think.
Okay.
I just saw it. I think it's something like that. That may be accurate.
So early birds, we don't usually go live when they're coming in. We're usually getting set up and everything like that, getting everything dialed in. So it's possible 11 o'clock will be the first showing. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe it'll be 10 o'clock. We'll have to kind of see how the day goes. We're going to talk about it, but there'll probably be like 3 or 4 shows throughout the day on Saturday, and probably the same for Sunday. And so that'll all be live streamed, and more than likely it'll be live streamed on both channels.
Yeah.
So if you're on Brandy's channel, you can watch on her channel. If you're on my channel, you can watch on my channel. We're going to do everything we can to get it on both channels. I think we were able to do that before.
Yeah.
I'll just have you log into your account on like my Firefox or something, since I'll be logged
so
in
it
on
doesn't
Chrome.
get hacked or anything like that.
In all fairness, that was the worry about having her log in. But you didn't get hacked. I ended up getting hacked.
Yeah, just you, because you clicked on the link.
I clicked on the wrong. Oh, I got a story for you off air then. But we really appreciate you guys coming out. Make sure you guys tune in. Really appreciate you guys continuing to subscribe, liking, and commenting. Leave your comments on the videos. That's one thing I still haven't figured out, how to build comment engagement on my videos. Like, I get people commenting, but I was like, Brandy, I look at your videos and it's just like, you must really make people want to jump in. They must like get mad at you and they have to comment when,
they're
when
like,
you say something.
How can we mess with her today? And then they're like paragraphs, sometimes paragraphs, and I'm trying to read and comment.
I know.
I love it though.
Reggie, see, this is the funny part, Reggie. Nobody understands that we're just messing around. I had a guy, I'm not kidding you. Somebody messaged me and they were like, "Is Radical Reggie really going digital?" I'm like, "No, dude. It's just we're just screwing around with each other." Like,
we joke. It's all
like,
fun and games. We're joking.
Like, it was, he started it and I just kind of been keeping it going. But if you guys aren't doing anything, I know even Saturday night when we go off air, PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast is on at 10 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you guys tune in for that. I'm sure Reggie will have some wisecrack for me.
Yeah, it's always a fun time. Always a good time.
I like listening to their, like I said, I liked listening to their banter last night about the Sony PlayStation. We don't really cover like news. We don't really get into that.
Yeah, it's nice to like have a different variety of what you watch and listen to.
Yeah, they thought I was serious. They thought we were serious. I started the whole mess. Here we go.
Well, I believe that. I
believe that one too. I believe it too.
I'm gonna have to side with Radical Reggie on this one because I think you're up to some trouble.
I'm not up to any trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, we're having a good time. We'll have a good time this weekend. We appreciate everybody tuning in, and look for those videos this week. And we'll also have videos from Korgs. We're gonna have a lot of videos. We might even be getting like 2 or 3 videos out a week, as if I don't have enough time, anyways.
Well, you got to figure it out.
Got to keep that train running, right?
Yeah, got to keep it going. And we appreciate it, guys. Let us know always what you guys want to see, ideas, things like that. And obviously, while we're at the convention, we can get some things together. If you guys have anything that you guys really want to see, what it's really like behind the scenes, like let us know what you guys want to see, and we'll make sure that we we get something together for you guys.
One final thought, Reggie said, "But Steven, would going all digital be all that bad? Might save us a bunch of room, eh?" No, because one day somebody's going to wake up and nothing's going to work, or you didn't have the internet. With the cost of everything, I'll pass.
True.
All right, guys, we will see you this weekend for Korgs. It'll be a long weekend. We hope to see you either in person or live. Make sure, please, I can't stress this, if you come say hi. Don't be afraid to come up to us. We will talk with you. We'd love to see you. Till next time, keep it buzzing.
Wonder how much more I can actually fit into this shower here. I feel like I have plenty of room to go ahead and put more stuff. Wait, why are you guys here? You guys aren't supposed to see this. I'm not doing anything in here. This isn't storage. You guys need to get out of here. Go. Go home. Go. Get out of here. Stop watching. You don't need to see anything in here.
Occupied. I said it's occupied. What are you guys doing? I gotta go. You gotta go. The show's over. Go. Go. I gotta go.